And currently, if we look at all our contracts put together from a contracted uh, revenue basis, we are now a whisker away from our $100 million target.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is Sam Tabar. He is the CEO of Bit Digital. And Sam's good to see you again. How are you?
Thank you for having me. Great, great. I was in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, but it didn't go the way I thought it would.
Obviously, you're not you were a Kansas City fan, so there you go. Well, it was exciting nonetheless for sure, and starting off a Monday with an exciting announcement as well. And we'll get to that in just a second. But this is off the news that you had last week that you've rebranded part of the company. So tell me a little bit about White Fiber.
Yeah, the White Fiber brand is something we've been working on for a while, actually. White Fiber includes our entire HPC business. So that means both our cloud services business and our data center business. White Fiber is a vertically integrated AI infrastructure platform. There are a lot of synergies between data center colocation and our GPU cloud services, and we're offering customers a comprehensive platform designed to handle even the most intensive AI workloads. And it was important for us to establish the White Fiber brand to signal that this is a real business. We're not just some sort of Bitcoin miner poking around HPC as a hobby. Rebranding it as its own entity is an important first step in signaling that this is a real enterprise for us and building standalone brand equity for it. And it's
Yeah.
also important to note that White Fiber now has 20 customers across data center colocation and cloud services. Last year in 2024, around this time, we had just one customer. So we've grown exponentially. We think the rebrand will help us with business development as it helps legitimize the business and it signals that we're in it for the long term. And it just has a very bright future. We just want to establish ourselves in the industry as a leading platform that's high trust and high performant. And that is the reason why we decided to have a rebrand on that particular business.
Yeah, and in the news release of the announcement of the rebrand, you talked about those 20 clients and the fact that you wanted to add more right away. And sure enough, you come out today with the news that you have indeed done that, added a leading AI hardware innovator to that company. Now, tell me a little bit about this announcement from this morning, Sam.
Yeah, so we announced that we secured a co-location contract with a leading AI hardware innovator. The agreement was executed through White Fiber and provides the client with 5 megawatts of built-to-suit data center infrastructure for a period of 5 years. The contract will be fulfilled at a data center within our proprietary development pipeline. The revenue is market rate, which is around in the area of about $2 million per megawatt of IT load, which includes power costs. We are waiting on this client to approve the use of their logo for a later release. So we intentionally kept details vague until their sign off. We do anticipate the contract to formally commence in around mid of this year. And currently, if we look at all our contracts put together from a contracted uh, revenue basis, we are now a whisker away from our $100 million target. But that's from a contracted basis. From a revenue run rate, these contracts are starting throughout the period of this year. And so we won't be seeing the actual physical cash into our accounts throughout until these MSAs actually begin. But I am proud to say that we are proud to say that from a contracted revenue run rate, we are now a whisker away from our target.
And Sam, you and I talked last year about this growth that you're seeing, and obviously this is yet another one of the examples that you were hoping to see in 2025. You're obviously hoping for more of that as well. And I guess a big bonus is the fact that companies really on solid footing of the work you've done in the past to get you to now.
That's right. The AI infrastructure industry is experiencing hyperbolic growth with demand surging both in the GPU services and co-location capacity in tier three data centers. Our goal in hiring this past year was to bring our sales and business development process to enterprise grade, and that's showing now. The value is unlocking on that. In the past, we were only able to focus on really large customers because we didn't have the time, the bandwidth, or the infrastructure to service smaller clients, but now we can. And part of the strategy is to onboard customers at smaller starting quantities with the intention of growing that business over time. We want the chance to prove to our customers that we can offer a platform that is reliable and performant as any competitor, and we're growing that business. And we also wanted to diversify our customer base, and we have. And we will continue to do that in the future. You'll be seeing great surprises this year. So, look, we anticipate winning larger deals and larger customers. This new 5 megawatt co-location deal this morning, we're aiming for far bigger deals than that. And
Mhm.
look, we won that deal for a site that we haven't even announced yet or even broken ground on yet. So we think that's a very powerful sign of customers' faith in our ability to deliver cutting-edge infrastructure on a stated timeline. And it's a high-quality customer too. And we hope to announce the logo soon. We just haven't received their written consent to disclose the name just yet. But as mentioned, the revenue is around market rate at of the IT load per megawatt for a tier three data center capacity. And we look forward to announcing further details on the deal in the near-term future.
All right. We look forward to hearing that as well. Sam, thanks so much. Good update and good to talk to you as well.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Sam Tabar, the CEO of Bit Digital.